Hello and welcome to another update video on XRP. Yeah, the overall XRP analysis is pretty much unchanged for now. So we're still looking for higher prices here in the short term, at least as long as the price holds above our pivot. There is a critical support area on the smaller time frame, which is currently being tested. But there's also here on the daily time frame, the red line that indicates where probabilities shift from the yellow scenario towards the blue scenario, which means, hey, we might see here a dip, yeah, below that line, and that could take us here in an ABC structure in a broader way for a little lower, maybe causing another test of the June lows or even April lows, which formed around $1.62 to $1.96. Yeah, so these are two relevant swing lows that could be tested again, especially if we break below our red line. That's located at $2.65. The structure would change. That's really significant in that case, because if we're tracking really this move to the upside, yeah, as an impulse, then first of all, the fourth wave, yeah, shouldn't break below our support, which is actually at 275. You will see that on the smaller time frame. But we also shouldn't break below this level at 265, because even if this is already the larger third wave, the fourth wave should not overlap, must not overlap with the high of wave one. So yeah, there's a little bit of an invalidation point there. It's quite an important point though. So ideally we stay above that level to keep the overall uptrend intact. Again, any break below will mean that the alternative scenario is playing out. They are both likely. One of them should eventually play out, but the yellow one is clearly preferred as long as we are holding above relevant micro support levels. And if we see further upside, maybe next week or so, or over the next few sessions, then the next upside levels to watch are, and you see that here, $3.84. That's the next Fibonacci level to watch. And then we've got $4.33 and $4.72. The next move up, wave 5, I would say ideally reaches this area between 384 and 433. Now, let us take a look now at the smaller time frame, because it gives us further clues. And here we can get a good idea on the smaller time frame of the nanostructures. So what you can actually see here on this smaller time frame is that we're still holding this support zone. You see that support zone between $2.75 and $3.20. Yep, we're holding it. We're even holding above the critical 38.2 retracement at $2.95. We haven't really done much since the last update. I mean, the price, yep, dipped in 3 waves. And that might be a completed A wave, for example, in the orange scenario. And now we might be working on the B wave. And then we could get a C wave to the downside in 5 waves. Honestly, as long as we're holding above $2.75, everything's fine. I'd love to see a larger B wave, I have to say. At the moment, this is quite weak. So ideally, we push a little bit higher and form that larger B wave. It is possible, especially as long as we stay below the Thursday high that formed at $3.25, that this ABC correction is still unfolding. So that might mean one more low. And I mean, maybe this is even an internal wave for a triangle, which would be invalidated above $3.25, which is why I highlighted to you already yesterday. We need a break above $3.25 for a confirmation that a low of sorts has formed, because this is not really confirming a low yet. This is just consolidation, right? And it might even mean that this fourth wave is extending. We get one more low before a meaningful low is established. So that means the situation here on the XRP chart is unchanged. I think the focus is on two things in the short term. Can the bulls drive the price above 325? If that's the case, we can see this as a larger B wave that's finally unfolding. Maybe already a breakout, but then we need 5 waves up. That's always the same. If we get one more low, then the $2.75 level will be the critical level to hold, because any break below, as I explained to you, will likely lead to a structural break of our impulse structure to the upside. So that's the update on XRP. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching the videos on this YouTube channel. If you've been thinking about joining MCO as a member, now might be a great time. You can use the link in the video description and apply the discount code right below it. You will get 50% off your first month of our gold membership and you can explore everything we offer. It's the easiest way to test the membership, see if it's a good fit for you, and get a feel for the community, join the conversation, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in our member area.